Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm on first down. Here comes this offense. They'll go to the fullback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Line getting set on second down. The give to the fullback. Looking for room at the 40. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The give to the fullback. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
Quarterback on the keeper. Quick toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Big fullback's got it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. It takes a lot to bring this guy down.
The pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
I love the aggressive nature in the play column there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making...
And they knocked him down almost immediately.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position.
Nothing but green ahead. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And they're able to make the tackle. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Utes!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utah! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Give to the fullback. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. The give and the run on 4th down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Give to the big fullback. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Makes the grab. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to take a shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Utah! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. The option look. Now the pitch. Quick step and go. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They'll throw it on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
And the Utes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Give to the fullback. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Utes! And the beatdown has ensued. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in...
Touchdown, Utah! And the stomping has commenced.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Give to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
At the 24-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And that is no good. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Here we go. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Looking for a productive play on first down.
First down for the offense.
Run it with the fullback. Sweet cut there. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And it's on the ground. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The give to the big fullback. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him, let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? Is this 1995? We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one there.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Utes! And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Handoff to the fullback. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to get to him. It's complete to the right, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today, and this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
A first down run in the red zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.